Types of numbers. To start classifying numbers, we first have to start with all numbers. All numbers can be split into two categories. So let's draw a line here. These first two categories are real numbers and imaginary numbers. Let's start with imaginary numbers. Imaginary numbers are the square roots of negative numbers. So the square root of -5 or the square root of -2. These numbers are usually written in terms of I. I is equal to the square root of -1. It is also sometimes written as J in engineering and physics. So let's move on to real numbers. Real numbers can be split into two categories. You have rational numbers and irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are decimals that can't be written as fractions. They're usually infinite and non-repeating. So things such as pi, the square root of 2, and e would all be irrational numbers. So I've gone ahead and put irrational numbers in a box and rational numbers in a box. So here we have our rational and our irrational boxes. Rational numbers can be further divided into fractions and integers. Let's start with fractions. Fractions are things like 3/5, 4/8, 24/14. They can be improper like that as well. But they also include decimals like 1.5, which is 3/2, or 2.125. Integers are all positive and negative numbers, like -5, +3, and 0. Fractions can also be negative, but they are what's in between the numbers. Integers are the actual numbers themselves. Integers can be divided into even more categories. There is whole numbers, integers can be further divided into two categories: whole numbers and natural numbers. Whole numbers are all positive integers and 0. Natural numbers are your counting numbers. They are all whole numbers except 0. All natural numbers are whole numbers, and all whole numbers are integers. Integers, whole numbers, and natural numbers can be even further divided into even and odd. Even numbers are numbers like 2, 4, 6, and 8. All even numbers are divisible by 2. Odd numbers are numbers like 1, 3, 5, and 9. Integers alternate between even and odd numbers. 0 is neither even nor odd. And that's it. This is our number map. It starts with all numbers, then we go into real and imaginary. Then from real, we can go into rational and irrational. From rational, it can be split into fractions and integers. Integers can be split into whole numbers and natural numbers. And all integers, whole numbers, and natural numbers can be further classified into even and odd.